I'll be your friend till I get a chance to be something more. The romanticism of friends to lovers is literally amazing. A person you have known for so long, falling in love with someone who knows you inside and out. Sounds magical and freeing. You don't have to explain your whims and quarrels to them, they already know. And it is magical if both friends are on the same page. They both have feelings for each other. It's wonderful, the yearning, the longing. It all feels like a chapter in a romance novel. Pleasing to read, balm to your wounds. This I support with my whole heart. And if my friends were in a situation like this, I wouldn't hesitate to be the wing woman for them. What disgusts me is the idea of one friend having feelings for another and being their friend just because one day they might have a chance. And the glorification of this is next level, thanks to music, movies, and novels. I'm not saying your love is not valuable, but this idea that I'll wait here and be someone I'm not just because I want to swim in endless possibilities. Now, this blog or video is not from the perspective of the friend who is in love, nor from the friend who is unaware of the friend being in love with them. It's more of a narrative piece, as if I'm watching this play from above while sprinkling some personal experiences in between. Unrequited love has been one of the best marketed emotion out there in the market. We love to sympathize. Can't believe I said it in one go. Anyway, we love to sympathize. Now I can't say it anyway. I don't know what I have. Oh my god, I don't know what kind of problem I have with this word, but anyway, I don't like this word anyway. We love to sympathize sometimes to the point we start hating the person who didn't feel the same. I don't know what this truly is. Projection? Maybe, maybe not. Or just a hint of it, who really knows? We have watched our heroes fall into this trap and they never gave up. In movies, obviously. No boundaries, no respect for the friendship to the person, nothing. Just blind persistence and calling it love. And guess what the ending showed? They had their happily ever after. But it all looks good on screens and on pages. I don't mind reading it. Actually, I do, never mind. It looks good because we can see their point of view so clearly. We can be in their mind as they process and understand and accept their emotions. Friends to Lovers is an amazing trope and is sold worldwide and has brought millions too. I personally have so many love stories whose main trope was this, and again, it's beautiful. But now imagine you have this very great friend. By the way, this video and blog is gender neutral, so add pronouns as you please. Anyway, you have this great friend and you really hold this friendship close to your heart, and it is so precious that you never want to leave it, and it's reciprocated too. Or that's what you believe. You have someone who knows you through and through, who has not only seen you at your worst phases but also has been actively living it with you. Only to realize one day that it was never friendship, that whatever they did for you was not because you were a good friend to them, but because they hoped that one day you would see them in a different light and it would all pay off. It was not friendship, but a hope that one day they would have a chance. And that chance is what disgusts me so much because you're not lying about an entire relationship, you're also putting a question mark on everything you had just to have something you believe you can have. Now that I look back, I see how these friends, I know I'm speaking very boldly here, but as I said, sprinkling some personal experiences too. I see how these friends actively try to thwart your chances with people you like because you being with someone threatens their idea of togetherness. It's not love that is disgusting, it's the motive that it is. You trust them, so if they come up to you and say something about the person you like, you will pay heed to it because they are one of your closest friends and won't want anything bad for you. But is it really true? How do you trust a friend like that? You can develop feelings for anyone, and there is nothing shameful about it. On the contrary, it shows you are capable of loving, and that's beautiful and very human. But letting someone live in an illusion of a relationship and being actively part of it when you know this isn't something you want is not what you call friendship or even love. Isn't the very foundation of love trust? Then how can you break trust and claim to be in love? So, what should one do? You may ask. According to me, come clean. Tell your friend you love them and let the friendship go. If the person is meant for you, you'll know. But letting one live in a lie just because you can have a chance is extremely selfish, and love can't be selfish. And and don't you think this is entitlement wrapped in love? Like, I am your friend. I waited for so long just so that one day might come. It screams entitlement to me more than love. I can understand the feelings. This isn't something in your control. You don't choose who you fall in love with, but you do choose your actions. Yes, there is fear of loss, friendship, comfort, trust. But keeping someone in a false identity is worse, and you not taking responsibility, that is betrayal. And for that, I believe you're wrong. Because what happens is the other person start to question everything. The shared history suddenly becomes a topic to analyze and see, was anything even true. You snatch their very idea of friendship, their safety net, and make them doubt the entirety of your relationship. And also the grief that follows. You may lose your possibility, but they are losing a friend. You want more, and for that you wait, but for them, whatever you had was enough because that was the light they saw you in. It makes you question every other friendship you form afterwards because no matter what, you cannot shake it from your system. That's what it does to another person. Personally, I have so much of respect for people who are true to themselves because when you let your friend live in a lie, you're also putting yourself in a labyrinth of one day and the endless possibilities it opens up for your mind to grace. I respect people who choose themselves. This one day thing to me screams self betrayal. It's putting yourself on a pedestal and depriving yourself of something so pure and so sacred just because you want it from someone who might never feel the same. So I feel like you will be doing yourself a favor and respecting the friendship you have by telling them the truth. Tell the friend you love them and that you understand that nothing can happen and let the friendship go. Don't disrespect the friend, your bond, and yourself for a vain hope that will one day crush you so bad that it will seem impossible to unburden yourself. I wrote this 8 in the morning and it scares the shit out of me because the things I write early in the morning make me doubt my sanity. Like, why do you have to write this in the morning? Like, why not afternoon or evening? Why do you have to write this after 2 hours of waking up? Anyway, I did write this and also published it on my Substack. So if you guys like reading, kindly subscribe to my Substack channel too. Or Substack page too. What do you call it? Anyway, the link is in the description box. Bye.